Hold on, I forgot to hit recording. I've had Kool-Aid since like middle school. Literally from when she was a tiny little bean, bro, tiny little seed, little baby kitten. My mom found her in in like the streets by her job and stuff. Brought her home, and I took her. I snatched her away from the streets, and yeah, she's been with me since since she was a small baby bean. Like bottle fed her and all that. Uh, so yeah, bro. She like I went from like I moved a few times in Jersey. I moved to Ohio. I moved to PA, and she's been, bro, all of it. Okay, she was a traveling motherfucker. She's moved more times than like a lot of people in their life. Okay. But yeah, very she was old. She was getting crunchy. Um, and yeah, so with age, obviously your pets go. I don't know why in my head I was thinking she would live up to like fucking 30. Yo, thanks, Kyle. I thought she was gonna live up to like 30. I thought she was one of those cats that will live up to 30. But no, unfortunately. Um, she got like arthritis and shit, pawthritis. Like her bones was crunchy. I was giving her like these monthly shots so she can like be comfortable and move around and stuff. But anyway, so what happened was, you know what's crazy? So I was working and in my head I was thinking, literally the same day she passed. In my head I'm like, what am I gonna do when she passes? And literally hours later she passed. It's so fucking weird. So I'm working and my partner, she calls me and she's like, yeah, for some reason Kool-Aid like threw up and there was like a dry turd on the floor as if she like missed the litter box, but it was like dry, like rock hard. Like what the fuck? Okay. And like your pet's throwing up, it's not too abnormal, right? She would throw up like once every 2 months or something. So I'm like, oh, whatever, it's okay. And typically when I get home from work, my cat is like chilling on my bed, chilling on my seat, whatever. She's out and about, uh, and like she just comes to me for pets. And when I come home, sometimes I like to like replace lyrics with her name or like spit bars with her name. Like my favorite intro when I would come home, I'd be like Koolaid, just saying her fucking name and shit. I walk in, I'm like, yo, where's my fucking cat? Walk into my room and she's like, not out. I'm like, weird. Okay. I go under the bed and she's just loafed up there. I'm like, oh, she's chilling under the bed, whatever. And I'm like, hey, Kool-Aid. But here's the thing. I knew something was off when she meowed because Kool-Aid barely meowed. She only meowed when she had like the zoomies or something, and very rarely. She saw me and she did like a little like a meow. I was like, what the fuck? Why the fuck she sound like that? So I'm like trying to like pss, 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 give her money, pss, 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 trying to get her fucking close and shit. She wouldn't come close. So I go to the side of the bed where I can actually like try to grab her. So I grab her and I pull her from under the bed and her face is swollen like a balloon. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why does she look like that? Uh so so I see her face and the thing is she was like limp. Like I pull her, it was like she was a rag doll, dude. Like I pull her closer and she wasn't even fighting it. Typically you grab her, she starts fighting it. I'm like, oh no. She's like that, like on the floor. And we check her gums and her mouth was like she had like a lot of spit, but her gums were like purple. And we were like, all right, we got to take her to the ER like right now. So we take her to the ER, and I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not too familiar with health and doctor stuff. Um, but her levels were looking crazy. Like there was some specific thing where like that level was supposed to be number 4 or something. Anything higher was bad. She had like a 12. Um, like mange she looked like, you know, when like you ever seen the dogs that like eat a bee and their face swells up? Dog face after eating bee. I'll show you right now. Like shit like she looked kind of like this, but like half of it. Hold on. Open image. Like, okay, you ever seen like this? How they're supposed to be like you? It was like this, but just like this, except maybe like just a quarter of her face, just a quarter. It's just one side of her face. We're like, what the fuck? So we take her to the ER, and her levels are crazy. Her oxygen levels were really low. So we put her. They have a crate, an oxygen crate, where you put her in, and it's literally just feeding her oxygen. And I go in, and she's just like that, like loafed up with her head on the ground. Like, I'm like, oh wow, what the fuck? So we leave her there overnight, and we get a call at like 6 in the morning. It was like 2 when we brought her. Like 6 in the morning, they're like, yo, she just like diarrheaed blood, and she's looking worse over time. Like not looking good. Not looking good for her. So, unfortunately, obviously we had to euthanize her because we're not gonna have, you know, we're not gonna have her live like a shit quality life if that was even an option. So we euthanized her, and I got to say my goodbyes and stuff. And it was just sad. But they gave me like, I'll show you guys right now. I made like autistic art. Look at this autistic art I did, dude. So they gave me. Oh, hang on. It's like hanging on the wall, and I'm trying to get it off. Bro, it's not coming off, dude. It's not coming off. Okay, whatever. That's gonna stay on the wall. I can't get it off. But so they gave me ink, paw prints with ink, like with her paw and her like nose. The nose one won't come down. It's really cute though. And they also gave me hair clippings, and they gave me this. It's like a. It's like her paw molded into clay. I don't know if you can see it too well. Because it's so fucking white. Yeah, you can't really see that too well. You could kind of see it, I guess. And I was like, damn, I should have clipped her nails before she passed, bro. You can see her fucking nails. So I'm like, okay, I want to frame this. So I framed it. I was like, but I want to make it look cool. So I tried to make it look cool by trying to do some creative boy shit. Okay, I tried to do some creative boy shit. Turns out, it looks like shit. So I framed it and I put her hair clippings. I wanted to do like a border, but real art isn't as easy as Photoshop. If this was Photoshop, I would have fucking killed it. But this is like equivalent to like a little boy showing their parents macaroni art. It looks like shit. It looks it looks like shit. But I think it's really cute how they gave me hair clippings. I told my brother, he was like, that's a little weird. But I'm not. Hey, I can see how it's a little bit strange, but it's kind of. I feel like it's probably a little different, like going through it versus like an outsider perspective, because her, you know, I don't know. It's just I don't know, but yeah, it doesn't look bad. You don't think so? I feel like it looks like autistic art, bro. But yeah, that's the whole story. Rest in peace, Koolaid. Good 13 years. I was thinking about making a shirt just for me though. I wouldn't sell it because it'd be weird. But you guys know like the like when someone dies in the hood and then they make the ghetto shirts. Hood rest in peace shirts. Like this, like something like this. I was thinking about doing something like this. Hold on, I'll show you guys in a second. I was thinking about doing something like this, but with Kool-Aid. Yo, Ghost, what up, baby?